So,
So yes, welcome to another titty. Double titties seem to be the way to go. So yay for that. Um, I don't remember exactly like how we started last week or
I,
yesterday. I don't know. We're just gonna jump in here, I guess.
y'all, it's been rough today. I'm
Yeah.
just telling you what, I've been drinking for like 5 hours and I am toasted.
Yeah. As soon as she got home from work, she's like, "Fuck this shit.
Dude,
I'm
this is
done."
my Friday. It's Thursday is my Friday. It's the end of the week. I've fucking had it. I've worked 2 whole days this week.
It's
I'm done.
unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Completely unacceptable.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh.
here I am, have never missed a single day in this entire quarantine. Like, didn't even take a personal day to do anything. And poor little CJ had to work 2 days. God forbid.
Done.
Tragic. Yeah,
Done.
actually, it is worse on her because she missed so much that she's having to play catch up now. And I'm not facing that because I didn't miss anything, so I don't have anything to catch up.
And I'm also facing like an existential crisis of like, I don't want to
Identity.
work anymore. I just
Yeah.
don't want to work anymore. I want to stay home. My
Yeah.
baseboards are clean. My floors are clean. Like everything is clean and organized and labeled.
Yeah.
And
Quarantine really spoiled a lot of bitches.
things are moving smoothly in my household, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
I don't
My
want.
husband's the same way. He's like so ready to be done. He even said, so he went for an interview today. They weren't able to like really help him, but the lady was like, just talking to you for 5 minutes, I can tell that you're not supposed to be where you are in manual labor in a factory. So we're going to try to get you out of there as soon as we can. And he's like, for God's sake, please.
Please.
Exactly. So we are going to escape this horrible reality of being adults and working and bullshit and COVID and all that shit. And we're going to travel back to 2003. This is the last set of entries for this journal. So we're going to be moving on to the next one for our next titty. So
we got a whole other set of problems in this journal.
oh yeah, there is an amount of angst that is unseen by mankind to date.
Oh,
So,
for sure.
yeah, sit down, strap in, buckle in, put on some swimmies. Like, we may crash into a lake. It's going to get intense.
Mm.
Yes. So, 6:15:03 at 8:03 p.m. You know what I really hate? Being single, which causes being lonely. I think it wouldn't be bad if Matt wouldn't have kissed me. Then I wouldn't have known what I was missing. If I don't find a boyfriend by the end of the summer, I will simply explode. I definitely couldn't learn to live single. I will probably find someone in college, but that's 3 years away. I want some action now. I want one of the. I know, action. All of the action I had was a like.
You had so much action.
Well, yeah, I had that like
That kiss
prickly,
had tongue.
disgusting kiss.
That kiss had tongue.
Yeah,
Okay, that's a lot of action.
it is for me. I want one of those kisses that says, I'm going to love you forever because I've been searching for you all my life. Because Matt said, okay, let's go ahead and get this over with so I can go home and get some sleep. Sad, huh? Well, I'm going to get AJ to sign me up on a dating service, so I'll tell you how that goes later, okay? Dating service in 2003.
Okay, is that the classifieds?
It's
Because if
gotta be. Or maybe Zanga. Or
Surely Zanga didn't have dating.
I don't. Well, they sure had probably like sex trafficking and shit. There's no telling.
I
Remember
mean,
when we were in those chat rooms, like the Yahoo chat rooms for different countries, and they were trying to get you to paint your toes red?
yeah, maybe the like chat rooms like AIM had like their own dating thing. Like,
Yeah.
what was he doing and
I don't
why?
know. I don't
Why
know.
did
He had connections. He was able to burn CDs. He was able to burn DVDs. He could
dude
get me a boyfriend on the internet. No
when
problem.
in 2003 when you found that one person that was able to burn CDs,
Oh yeah.
dude,
They
that
might as
was
well have been your
the
drug dealer.
hookup. That was the hookup. Like you hit that
Yeah.
person up all the time to like, hey man, if I give you a list Can you get me the stuff?
Oh yeah, and like my dealer for that most of the time was your stepdad. That's how I got paid for babysitting your siblings, was in mixtapes.
Yeah, well, you know how I got paid for babysitting them? Nothing.
Well,
Nothing.
your blood.
I
I
don't
mean,
give a fuck. I got paid
I
nothing for watching them.
I got paid in burnt CDs and the embarrassment of telling your mom I like Mike's Hard Lemonade.
I remember that.
Yeah.
After you went home that day, we had a long talk about how Kristen might not be the best influence.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Maybe I
Because
should
I'm the bad influence here when it comes to
distance
alcohol.
maybe I should distance myself because
Yeah.
she's only 14 and she's drank a Mike's Hard Lemonade. I'd hate for you to go down the
Yeah.
wrong path.
Oh yeah. And like seriously, I think I'd only actually. Do you know what I had when it came to Mike's Hard Lemonade? I had a chapstick that was flavored like Mike's Hard Lemonade, and I dropped it in my potatoes in 4th grade, and it tasted like mashed potatoes. It did not taste like anything else.
What the fuck?
I distinctly remember my mashed potato flavored lip balm that was labeled Mike's Hard Lemonade because I was fucking hardcore.
And suddenly that made you a bad influence.
It was. I
Mashed
mean,
potatoes, lemonade.
obviously.
Mashed potatoes, Mike's Hard Lemonade, something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was intense. Well, moving on, 10:53 p.m. Hey, sorry so long. Like, I guess it's been a while since I'd written. Things have been eventful lately. I've watched every movie my parents own. I've been practicing my French and handwriting. Spoiler alert, we did not have French in the school that we went to. So, how I'm learning French is teaching myself from the dictionary that I bought on a band trip. Like, everybody else was buying souvenirs, and I was buying a dictionary from the bookstore.
Yeah, we were like at a Stuckey's buying like a shot glass that said,
Yeah.
my friends went to Tennessee Tech and all they brought me was this stupid shot glass.
Yeah.
She's over here like,
I got a translation dictionary.
fuck Stuckey's. I ain't going in Stuckey's. I'm reading French. Like,
Exactly.
I remember that phase because you kept saying like, s'il vous plaît or.
Yeah, and I'm still signing my name, Michelle. So,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
with the what's it called? The asterisk, the apostrophe.
Yeah, I can't think of what it's called right now either, but it's neither one of those. And practicing my handwriting, spoiler alert, it did not get any better than this. It's awful.
You could have written that yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah, legit. Yeah, it's like we live in this time now where we just like type on our cell phones and the computers. Nobody handwrites anything anymore.
Nobody knows what anyone's handwriting looks like.
No, sad truth. My husband, so I'm a little bit of a cougar. My husband and his little sister, they weren't even taught cursive in school. The only thing they know how to do in cursive is sign their name. That's it. Yeah, the school system has failed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyways, practicing French and handwriting, me and AJ went to see Charlie's Angels 2 Full Throttle on Friday. Then last night, AJ took me to the Dina Carter / Hart concert at Am South Amphitheater. That shows you how old this is.
Place.
I know. I miss Starwood. They used to have a thing where every summer at the beginning of the season, they would put out these tables, and you could go get $5 tickets to every one of their shows for the whole summer. You could just, all tickets were $5 a piece. You just grab the ones you want, go to the box office, pay your total, and bam, you have tickets.
I mean, you had to work a whole hour back then to get $5.
I know, right?
That was like.
Yeah, I think minimum. Well, yeah, minimum was around $5.25 at the time.
Yeah.
Let's see. In South Amphitheater. Okay, so then I jump immediately to, is it okay to fall in love with someone you've dumped 12,000 times and is like a brother to you? Yeah, probably. And I actually acknowledge that here too. Yeah, probably. My patience for waiting on Prince Charming is wearing extremely thin. Maybe I'll be a single DJ in Nashville. Hell, I may even become a hooker. All action, no commitment. Sounds okay to me. No, I'd be letting down my parents and my teachers who think so highly and fondly of me. I'd break their poor little hearts in two. Or maybe I'll try to be stalked by an ex-convict in jail for rape who's twice my age. That could get interesting.
What the fuck?
I went from
spiraled the fuck down, dude.
Yes. I went from 0 to 100 in like 0.3
I
seconds.
mean, first you were talking about like South Amphitheater, and then you're talking about falling in love with your best friend, being a DJ in Nashville, being a hooker, and like what
Yeah.
about a
That's
convict and a rapist?
yeah, I mean it's the next logical step, obviously. Like this is why my parents bought me a trampoline since this bitch likes to jump to conclusions. Like, bam.
Saying this escalated
Yeah.
quickly.
So, well, the worst I can do here in Little Bitty Eagleville is cow tipping and rolling houses. Maybe I'll even do some tractor racing at the annual tractor pull and chitlin supper.
Rolling
Gross.
houses, dude. That is such a throwback.
I know.
God. Can you
Yeah.
imagine how
What?
fucking rich you would have to be now?
Oh yeah, to roll houses now in a toilet paper shortage.
God
Dude,
bless.
people would string you up by your bootlaces for wasting that much toilet paper.
They really would,
Yeah, like the law would run you out of town.
right?
Yeah, so that was my last angsty journal entry for that journal. We will jump into the next one next week. In the meantime, while you're waiting between this episode and the next one to come out, you should hop on audibletrial.com/remember that one time and get you a 30-day free trial to Audible and check out some of their thousands of titles of audiobooks while you're waiting on our next episode.
Yes, they are awesome. I'm really enjoying Gold Dust Woman. I'm still on, it's like 14 hours long, so
Yeah,
I'm still working on Gold Dust Woman, which, if anybody doesn't know, it's the Stevie Nicks biography.
it's so good.
I've got 4 hours left,
Nice.
and it is primo. It's so good. I'm like, I mean, I feel like since my mom has been like a lifelong Stevie Nicks fan,
Oh yeah.
therefore I am a lifelong Stevie Nicks fan, and I thought I knew pretty much everything there was to know about her, but I have learned a couple of things from this book.
For
So
sure.
it's been pretty awesome. And then, so when I signed up, I got 2 free credits. So when I'm done with Stevie Nicks, I'm doing the Selena biography. So
That
that's
makes
good
sense.
too. Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm
I'm
stoked about that.
on my second re-listen of How to Build a Girl. It is read by the author herself, so you know you're getting exactly how she wrote it. You're hearing it exactly how she meant it to be heard. So that's a really cool feature that Audible has. Not every book is read by their authors. Some books are read by celebrities as well, so that's really cool. But the movie for How to Build a Girl comes out tomorrow, and I'm so stoked. I don't know where to watch it. I haven't done that research, but I will find it and I will watch it. It's going to be so good. The girl that is starring is Johanna. She is what is his name? He is Jonah Hill. It's his little sister. Her
Are
name
you
is
serious?
Yeah, her name is Beanie Feinstein or Feldstein, one of the two. But yeah, her name's Beanie, and she is the absolute most hilarious human on the planet.
I had no idea that he had a sister that was.
Yes, well, check
Yeah.
her out in another movie. It's on Hulu called Booksmart. It's
Mhm.
about these two senior girls. They have busted ass all through all through high school to have like perfect grades and to get into Harvard and Yale,
Mhm.
just to find out that all of the people who were like slackers and partying and getting drunk every weekend, they all got into Harvard too. Like they found the good work balance and they were like, what the fuck have we done with our entire fucking high school career? That's it. We're going to a fucking party tonight. And they're like
Ooh,
socially awkward. It's so good.
this sounds like my jam. Let me just get a little post-it here
Yes.
and
I
write that down.
swear. They
What's it called?
are, it's called Booksmart
Book Smart.
on
I got
Hulu. And the dark haired girl, that is the same one who is playing the title character in How to Build a Girl. That comes out tomorrow, which is the book on Audible that I have listened to 1.5 times already. It is so good. The cool thing about Audible too is if by any chance, now I don't think you're going to, but if by any chance you decide, this might not be for me, and you do end up canceling your service, you still get to keep what audiobooks that you have already purchased with your credits. They don't get like taken away. You can keep those, so that's cool too. So yeah,
Sweet.
that is our titties for this week. Thank you for tuning in.
That's our titties. We hope you like our titties.
We do hope you like our titties. We go through a lot to make sure that we give you quality titties.
Yes, reach out and tell us if you enjoy our titties. If you would rather see one titty as opposed to two, if you'd rather see 3 titties as opposed to 2, like, let us know. Like, give us feedback. What do you think about our titties?
Right. So yeah, that's like the question. Like, do you prefer 2 medium-sized, rounded out, nice titties, or do you prefer 1 long, big, central titty? Like, what is better for your listening pleasures?
Yeah.
We need to know.
You know, there's some guys that are like, oh, anything more than a handful's a waste. And then other guys are like, you can never have enough titties.
Right.
Like, you know, we need to know. We're here for you.
We are. We're here in your service.
We are here to service you.
Yes. Well.
And I feel like we need to allude to our next episode.
Sure.
Which is the 5th and final part of the sex series, the sexy sex series.
Yes.
I know, right? It's drug on so long because we've got so many stories, so many submissions, yes. But this is going to be the first time that we are going to have a dude on our podcast.
There's going to be so much fucking testosterone.
I'm stoked.
Yes.
We've never had a guy on the show before.
We've had so good.
So much estrogen. I mean, already he's outnumbered. I mean, even if there's one of us, he's outnumbered. Like, we have 2 titties. He only has 1 dick, so.
Right, but it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and, like, I feel like he's going to be pretty raw. Like, we've never met this dude. Yeah. We've never even really talked to him before. It was just, like, a total, like, a listener was like, hey, this dude is, like, kind of your jam, and you're kind of his jam, and.
We're going to make some jam sandwiches.
I think it would be fun to have him on the show. And so I hit him up and I was like, hey, do you want to be on the show? And he was like, hey, yeah, I do actually. So we'll look forward to welcoming Big Shane to the show next week.
Very exciting. Well, until then, remember to say yes to adventures because they become stories. And in the end, that is all we are. Cheers.
Cheers.
On TV, they're happy on TV.